part two, because my last video just cut out on me. I think my phone's battery was dying and just decided it couldn't handle making a video. So here we go. Let's see if we can remember where we were. I was on the conscious energy of the collective, and I think I came to the conclusion, if I didn't come to it, I'm going to come to it now. The conclusion that the scythe represents a need to cut away at the vicious cycles that those who would call themselves our rulers or our bosses, cutting the way of the vicious cycles that our bosses keep perpetuating on humanity, and nothing that they do is working, and the collective consciousness knows that, and so it's time to cut that cycle out of the picture and to start new. That's this child card down here in the unconscious, the underlying energy, the brand new beginning that is absolutely necessary. Absolutely necessary. We're at a breaking point here. Okay, so that's how I interpret those cards in the collective consciousness. Now we're on to the last three cards, and the last three cards will give us our outcome. So we've got the anchor, the crossroads, and the tree for our outcome. Okay, so the outcome, okay, so we've got the anchor, which represents stability, longevity, a feeling of security. The crossroads are decision, and the tree is health. So the health of the collective consciousness is riding on a decision that will create security and stability in an environment that is lacking that. Our collective consciousness does not currently have any feeling of security or stability at all. So it looks like in the outcome, the coming future is a decision that for the health of the collective consciousness that creates stability and security. This to me represents a positive outcome. I can't, in my own intuition tells me that humanity is smarter than this. We're done being fooled by the fools, by the morons who think that they know how to fix. They're the ones creating the problems. So they're the ones trying to fix their own problems. Well, they're not really trying to fix their own problems, in my opinion. They're creating the problems to create fear, to create confusion, so that humanity just can never have this feeling of security. But frankly, their day is done. We're cutting them out. We're going to find our own security through decisions that we make for our own collective conscious health. The collective health of humanity is dependent on this cutting away of the cycles. Let's see what the tarot... Oh, excuse me. I think there's a raccoon at my door. Ollie, come on, hon. Come on, Ollie. Come on, bub. Come on. Robo, leave him alone. Come here. It's okay. Robo, you stay out. Yes, it was a raccoon. And long story short, I have a neighbor who has a pet raccoon, and I heard my cat outside hissing, and now the raccoon's at my door. It's a friendly raccoon, but my cat doesn't like him. Anyway, that to me indicates that it's time for the tarot cards. I'll try to stay focused even with the raccoon at my door, because if he gets in, he makes a mess. He's friendly, like I said, but I'd rather not have him. Oh, yeah, he's opening the door. Hold on. This is a very smart raccoon. He does know how to open my door. I live in a trailer on a private farm, and he can work the latch on the door. So the chaos that's going on during this reading represents the chaos that's going on in the collective. Let's try to get through this, okay? So I'm going to cut these cards, and we're going to have 2 cards to help us clarify this reading. We've got the one on top, and I don't do reverse readings, by the way. We've got the Innocence of Wands. In this deck, the Innocence of Wands represents the Page of Wands. And then underlying energy, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see how this modifies this reading in any, or clarifies, I should say, clarifies this reading. Okay, so the underlying energy is the 8 of Pentacles. And I would say that, and it's got the beaver with his pentacle, and he's got his stack behind him. And the beaver is known for working, right? The beaver is known for producing, a hard worker, building structures. So the underlying energy, I think the message is that the collective humanity is going to have to work to rebuild after this is all done. And I think we're already doing that, personally. The reason why I'm living in a trailer on a private farm is because I'm escaping from the matrix. I'm living off grid. I am withdrawing myself from the chaos. And I'm rebuilding, hopefully, with a small group of people. It's still a work in progress, but that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, this card is representative of that. It's representative of the rebuilding, the work that's going to be required after we remove all of the dead weight. Remove the dead weight of this bear. We're going to have to rebuild. So I think that card is appropriate for our underlying energy for the tarot. The other energy present in the tarot is the Innocence of Wands, or the Page of Wands. The pages are bringers, or in my mind, the page would be the start of something, like the little bit of chatter of something starting. Like the way that things change is with a thought first, right? So this almost looks like a thought bubble up over the page with the wand. The wand is the creative energy, right? The wands are fire energy. It's the action energy. It's the creative energy. It's the manifestation. So this page, this Innocence of Wands, this is the beginning. This is the thought process of this rebuilding. These 2 cards together, I think, are very appropriate for this reading. It's telling us there's work ahead, and we are manifesting this new beginning with the Child card. We're manifesting it after we do away with the corruption that's surrounding us. We can't allow our corrupt rulers, the people who would think that they have power over us, we can't allow them to continue the nonsense. The only way, in my opinion, the only way to change this is to refuse to play the game. That's what I'm doing by living on this private farm in a trailer and withdrawing myself from the matrix. I'm refusing to play. I'm not going to vote in November because I'm not going to vote for the best of the worst anymore. I've done it in the past. I voted for the best of the worst, and I refuse to participate in the bullshit any longer. If nobody played the game would be over. It's time to stop playing the game so that we can rebuild a reality that's a little bit more like what we want to manifest as a collective. Humanity doesn't deserve this bullshit that's being dished out to us day after day. I will not cover my face because someone else is afraid that they're going to catch a germ from me. I'm not sick. I have no reason to cover my mouth and nose. If someone else is paranoid because I'm not using fucking sanitizer on my hands every 5 minutes, They can fucking cover their own goddamn faces. But I'm not going to do it. I have covered my face one time to get into Target to do some business there. I will never shop at Target again. Since this whole thing started, that's the only time I've put a mask on my face. There are some places that do not pester you if you don't wear a mask. Where I buy my groceries at Freddie Myers here in Oregon, they don't pester me. They do ask me occasionally, and I just tell them no, I don't wear them for health reasons. I don't wear them because I can't breathe when I cover up my face, my mouth and my nose. I can't breathe. So it's for health reasons. I also don't wear them because I won't be told what to do by our corrupt rulers who are breaking the laws, making the laws that we're supposed to follow that don't even make any sense. I'm done following their guidance. It's not working. When something doesn't work, you gotta figure the shit out and move on. You gotta cut away the bullshit blockages that are keeping humanity from progressing. So, I would say that this reading was pretty freaking accurate, in my opinion. I am going to share this with you guys. I was uncertain when I started doing this video whether or not I would post it, but I think it's relevant. And if you are subscribed to my channel and you've been watching my instructional videos on Lenormand, I don't generally share my opinions on things. Now you know how I feel. And if you unsubscribe because of it, safe journeys to you. I'm just telling you my opinion after some long, hard, patient thought. It's gone on over the years, and I've come to some aha moments that have changed my life drastically. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just telling you how I feel. That's all I've got. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Please share your opinion. I'm not going to entertain any arguments in comments. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. State it. But let's keep it civil, shall we? If something feels like it's an attack, I'll probably either ignore it or delete it. Because I'm not, as I told you in this video, I'm not participating in the bullshit anymore. And that means bullshit arguments online as well. I've done that in the past. I'm not doing it anymore. But anyway, and I certainly don't mean to be confrontational, but I'm just telling whomever is watching this, if you do have intentions of commenting, know that if it is negative, it probably will not get a response. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these. I enjoyed doing this. It was fun. So, take care.